Financial success is not only the result of the right investments or career growth, but also a set of habits that determine our attitude towards money and its management. In this text, we will look at 10 habits that you should avoid to achieve financial success. Let's dive in. 1. Live from paycheck to paycheck. This habit is when a person spends his entire salary on current expenses and does not think about saving or investing for the future. It has no financial cushion and no emergency funds. Why is that bad? Living paycheck to paycheck leaves you vulnerable to financial surprises such as job loss, medical bills, or emergency expenses. Without emergency funds, you may find yourself in a bind, finding yourself in desperate situations and forced into expensive loans or debt. How to fix? Create a budget, estimate your monthly expenses and break them down into categories. At the same time, pay attention to unplanned expenses, such as car repairs or medical services. Create a financial cushion. Aim to save enough to cover 3 to 6 months of living expenses. This will give you financial support in case of loss of income or unexpected expenses. Invest for the future. Don't forget about saving and investing for retirement. The sooner you start investing, the more time you will have to grow your capital. Cut unnecessary expenses. Review your monthly expenses and identify areas where you can save. This could be everyday little things like coffee on the way to work or subscriptions to services you rarely use. Financial literacy rule. Plan your expenses, strive to save consistently, and manage your finances consciously. Living paycheck to paycheck is not only stressful, but also financially ineffective. Creating a stable financial plan will help you avoid financial crises and move towards financial independence. 2. Excessive luxury. This habit is that a person tends to spend money on excesses and luxuries, which often do not correspond to his real needs or capabilities. Why is that bad? Excessive luxury leads to excess expenses, which can seriously undermine your financial budget. Buying expensive things just for status or fleeting pleasure often leads to the accumulation of unnecessary items and debt. How to fix? Assess your priorities before you make a purchase. Ask yourself if it's something you really need or just an unnecessary extravagance. Evaluate how the purchase aligns with your goals and values. Set a luxury budget. If there is a luxury item that you really want to purchase, set yourself a budget limit and stick to it. This will help you control your expenses and avoid unnecessary spending. Practice mindful consumption before you make a purchase. Ask yourself questions about the feasibility and value of this purchase for you. You can use the 24-hour rule. Wait 24 hours before purchasing to make sure it's what you want. Look for alternatives before buying an expensive item. Look for more affordable alternatives. Maybe you can find something similar or even better for a lower price. Financial literacy rule. Luxury is not always a bad thing, but it is important to approach it with moderation and consciousness. Try to only buy things that truly bring you joy and satisfaction, and don't forget to communicate with your budget. Avoid excess, and you will gain greater financial freedom and confidence in your financial future. 3. Not investing in yourself. This habit involves ignoring opportunities for personal and professional development. A person, having the resources and time to invest in himself, prefers to remain in place, not striving for new knowledge, skills, or experience. Why is that bad? Failure to invest in yourself can lead to limited career opportunities, decreased professional competitiveness, and an overall feeling of stagnation. In a world where technology and market demands are constantly changing, it is important to constantly develop in order to remain relevant and successful. How to fix? Make time for learning. Make time to learn new skills, read books, and take educational courses. This can be either formal education or self-education. Develop your interests. Invest time in developing your hobbies and interests. This can not only be a source of satisfaction, but also an opportunity for personal growth and self-expression. Work on personal growth. Invest in your mental and emotional well-being. Develop problem-solving, stress management, and communication skills that will help you successfully cope with life's challenges. Strive for professional growth. Continuously develop your professional skills and competencies to remain competitive in the job market. This may include participation in trainings, conferences, seminars, and other professional events. Financial literacy rule. Investing in yourself is one of the most profitable types of investments. Remember that your education, skills, and health are your most valuable assets. Invest in yourself consistently, and you will see how it will impact your personal and professional success in the long run. 4. Minimum payments on debts. This habit is characterized by the fact that a person pays off his debts only the minimum amount specified in the payment schedule, instead of striving to pay them off in full as soon as possible. Why is that bad? Paying only the minimum amount on your debts usually means you'll pay higher interest over a longer period of time. This could result in you paying much more than you borrowed due to accrued interest. How to fix? Prioritize debts. Assess all your debts and set priorities. Start with those debts that have the highest interest rates, such as credit cards or high-interest loans. Increase your payments. Aim to pay more than the minimum amount specified in the payment schedule. Even a small increase in monthly payments can significantly reduce the time it takes to pay off your debt and reduce the amount you pay in interest. Consolidate debts. Consider consolidating several debts into one, such as through a low-interest loan or refinancing. This can help simplify the debt management process and reduce overall interest payments. Avoid new debts. Try to avoid new debts and focus on paying off existing ones. Taking on new debt can only increase your financial burden. Financial literacy rule. Prioritize paying off debts with high interest rates and aim to pay them off in full as soon as possible. This will help you reduce the amount you pay in interest and free your finances from unnecessary obligations. Remember that paying off debt is an investment in your financial future, so the sooner you pay it off, the better off you will be. 5. Lack of a clear financial plan. This habit is characterized by the fact that a person does not have a clear plan or strategy for managing his finances. He spends money discretionarily without defining his financial goals and developing an action plan to achieve them. Why is that bad? Not having a financial plan leaves you without direction and control over your finances. You lose the opportunity to use your money effectively and maximize its potential to achieve your goals. How to fix? Determine your financial goals. The first step to creating a financial plan is defining your goals. This could be buying a home, educating children, traveling, or planning for retirement. Be specific and measurable in your goals. Develop a budget. Create a detailed budget that reflects your income and expenses. Pay attention to each spending category and make sure you allocate your resources to align with your goals. Create an action plan. Develop specific steps you need to take to achieve your financial goals. This may include increasing income, cutting expenses, investing, etc. Monitor and review. Constantly monitor your financial progress and revise your plan according to changing circumstances. Be prepared to adapt your plan if things don't go as planned or your situation changes. Financial literacy rule. A clear financial plan is the foundation of financial well-being. It helps you define your goals, develop strategies and actions to achieve them, and gain control of your finances. No matter what goals you set for yourself, it is important to have a plan that will guide you towards achieving them. In conclusion, I would like to emphasize that habits play a key role in our financial lives. Avoiding certain habits and developing healthy financial habits can have a significant impact on our financial well-being and achieving our goals. We've looked at 5 habits you should avoid to be financially successful. This is living from paycheck to paycheck, excess luxury, non-investment in yourself, minimal payments on debts, lack of a clear financial plan, and others. Each of these habits can become a barrier to financial success if left unaddressed. Following financial literacy principles such as budgeting, investing in yourself, managing debt, and developing a financial plan will help us not only avoid these negative habits, but also create a foundation for thriving and achieving our financial goals. Remember that every step towards financial responsibility and awareness brings us closer to financial independence and confidence in the future. Don't be afraid to change your financial habits for the better and strive for continuous self-improvement. Your financial efforts today determine your financial well-being tomorrow.